Hey guys, Adam here with AmericanMuscle.com, and today we're taking a look at and installing the Vividline Headlight LED conversion kit fitting all 05 to 12 non-HID equipped Mustangs. We've got our 2011 Mustang GT in the shop today to work on, and in my hand is what the LED conversion kit will consist of. Now it comes with a pair. This one here is going to give off a 6000K color temperature, basically meaning it's perfect for the guys out there who are looking to get the bright, pure white LED look for their front end, converting from their factory halogens, which can get a little yellowish over time. Now the white is not only going to help you see better at night, make you more visible, but it's also going to help with styling. When you get that 6000K color temp and it's an extremely white output, it definitely looks a lot better for your Mustang's appearance. Now you can get the pair for just about $100 here on AmericanMuscle.com, and in my personal opinion, it's definitely a worthwhile investment for guys out there looking for a very easy external mod just to look a little bit more modern in their Mustang. Now there's a couple of key points I want to point out about the Vividline kit here. Number one, it's going to use 1/10 of the factory power, leaving up to 100,000 hours of continuous use with the bulb on, which I think is pretty impressive. That's all capable with the SMD CREE LED technology built into the device here. With that being said, it's also going to use a plug-and-play technology. Basically, this resistor wire will plug directly into your factory harness. That plugs into the wiring on the bulb itself. This will twist directly into your factory spot on the headlights, given that you have the non-HID equipped Mustang. I want to make the point that this does not work with aftermarket headlights. This is meant strictly for factory non-HID equipped Mustangs. So keep that in mind when you're moving forward. And again, like I said, $100 for the pair, it's really not that bad of a gig. Now when it comes to the installation, again, into those factory headlights, you're not really going to need any tools. You just pop open the hood, you can twist out the factory bulb from there, unplug it, plug this one in, and twist this into the housing. Some models, however, might want to have wire cutters on deck just to snip off the extra white tabs on the end here to make it fit into their factory housing. But again, that's not for every year. From 05 to 12, some guys might need those wire cutters, but that's the extent of the tools you might need. So why don't we get to it? So the first thing you want to do is obviously get onto the driver's side here and pop the hood. With the hood popped, come around, open the latch. Throw your hood prop up and gain access to your headlights. Now when you're swapping the entire headlight, you would have to take the bottom bumper off. That's not the case for switching out some headlight bulbs. So what we'll do is have this little spot here directly next to your fuse box, and then again on the other side right below the cold air intake. Now when it comes to actually twisting these out, it's just a matter of some elbow grease. Use your fingers, twist them out of the housing, pull them off, and disconnect them from the factory harness. Now with our hood popped open, we're going to start here on the passenger side. Now as you can see, our fuse box is right here. We've got a little gap to put our hand down here. I'm going to disconnect the wiring harness, which is going to be a little bit of a brownish wire. It'll pull straight back out of the factory bulb. From there, twist it out of the housing and set it aside. Hand goes right down in this little spot. Pull that harness out. Now there is a little push clip right here you can pinch down and pull back on. That'll release that clip. From there, you can set that aside. Twist the bulb out, and you'll be twisting in the direction of the engine bay, so it'll twist down that way. Pull the bulb straight out and set it aside. Now over here on our driver's side, it is going to be a little bit of a tighter fit. You're working between the firewall here and our cold air intake filters. Now you do have a little bit of room to move the filter out of the way just a tad. If it is easier, you can disconnect this coupler with a flathead screwdriver, but I got enough room for my hand here, so I'm going to stick it down, pull out the harness. As you can see, it's the same deal. There'll be a clip here. You can pinch that down and pull it back. Slide your hand back into that little space. Twist the bulb out and set it aside. Comparing the LED conversion kit here from Vividline to the factory bulb, you can just see a clear difference. Now, not only does it look a lot more modern, but you can see there's a lot more light here that's going to be showcased throughout our entire factory housing. Now, comparing this to factory is really going to be the most critical. When we turn on the bulbs, you'll be able to see the difference, but just feeling them in your hand, you can see it's a little bit bigger here, but it does fit perfectly in the housing as it is made to the factory spec. Now, the LED conversion here does have LEDs on both sides, so you're not going to get LEDs pointing out on one side of your factory headlight. There are some bulbs out there or conversion kits out there that only shine the light on one side of the bulb, which is a little bit frustrating for a customer who wants to see the headlight kind of shine all around. With those products that only shine on one side, you have to aim it properly to get it to reflect in the headlight housing. This one just shines all around and it's a perfect fit to the factory light. So this one's definitely going to be a step up from some of the other options out there. And compared to the factory bulb, there is a huge difference. So without me talking anymore, I'm going to install this into our factory headlight, plug in the harness to the resistors included in the kit, and then follow that up to the vehicle harness. So let's get to it. So the first thing you want to do is plug the resistor wire into the headlight bulb conversion, and that'll honestly just plug right into the prongs on the end. Now you'll see this little thing sliding around. That actually is gonna lock the wiring into place so they don't unplug as you're driving. So you'll just twist that into the threading on the wiring, get that nice and snug, and now the wires can't come apart. The next step is to twist the bulb into the factory headlight, and then we can plug in the wiring. Once the bulb is in place, take the factory harness here with the LED headlight harness, and they'll connect just like the factory wiring did, and you can tuck that back into the engine bay. Now, if you really want to secure this back, you can put a piece of 3M tape here and bolt it down. There's also drilled holes here if you want it to bolt it to the firewall. We're not going to do any of that just today, so I'm going to tuck this back into the engine bay, and you're good to move on to the other one. We're going to do the same thing for the driver's side here. You want to plug in the resistor wire to the bulb wire. It's going to connect there, run our clip up to the threading, and twist it down so they don't come apart. We're going to twist our LED conversion bulb into the headlight housing and plug it into the factory harness. From there, we can run our wiring up to the factory harness, plug that in, tuck our wiring back down, you can shut our hood, and we're good to go. All right, with our conversion in place, if you're the owner of the 05 to 12 Mustang with the non-HID factory headlights, you might be looking for a way to spice up your exterior appearance with a very affordable mod. The LED conversion is about $100 here, gives you 6000 K color temperature, a pure white light, increases visibility, and definitely beefs up some styling. If you want to get your Vividline Headlight LED conversion kit, you can find it right here at AmericanMuscle.com.